A group of strangers are coming together with one shared belief.
Veganism is the philosophy of not harming animals for products we don't need.
I want to show that you can be normal and still be vegan.
We won't stop until we have total animal liberation.
They are taking their vegan message into the Welsh heartland.
Get your vegan hot dogs, cruelty-free!
Where eating meat is not just a meal, it's a way of life.
We're built on farms.
All vegans are weirdos, to be honest with you.
In 3 weeks, their goal is to turn as many people vegan as they can.
It's possible to build muscle like that on a plant-based diet.
It will test them.
Why do you not want to just open your mind?
I just don't want to.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
And the community.
Some people aren't going to be happy we're here. Big deal.
I will not have it!
I've never met anyone that gets so emotional in a conversation about beans.
Let's get to work.
Last week, the team took on Merthyr with their vegan message.
Get your free burgers!
We are supposed to eat meat, mate. We've got incisors.
Despite disagreeing on the best approach,
Let's not go hardcore.
23 people made pledges to give it a try.
Oh, it's been a success!
After a week in Merthyr, the group are getting some vegan muscle power from bodybuilder Corinne.
I'm so serious about, spreading this message that I came all the way from Miami, Florida, United States of America. 9-hour flight, 9-hour flight, eating nuts and seeds and stuff. I didn't know all the things that happens to animals. There's like a war happening here that we don't even know about. That's when the light bulb clicked in my head. So when I saw that, I was like, nah, man, I want to change.
They have no idea who the new vegan will be.
Oh, I'm nervous!
It's like waiting for Father Christmas to come, the anticipation, and then you'll be all very disappointed when he's a big fat man with grey and a big beard.
Oh wait, you guys want like an attractive guy,
God,
like a bodybuilder
yes.
with muscles and everything?
That's what Jodie wants.
Oh, shut up, that's what you want as well.
So
Vicky.
shallow.
This could be like the perfect one. He's got, ethics, morals, compassion, and he looks like
That's why I think I might go for it, because
David Beckham, but just buffed.
David Beckham.
I don't even fancy David Beckham, so I don't know why.
How many boxes to have to tick? Ethics, morals, compassion. David Beckham, off.
Fucking hell.
Can see why I'm still single, Joey. It's a long list.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm Joey, man.
Hey, Corinne. Yeah,
Great.
Joey Casberry?
Joey Carbstrong, yeah.
Yeah, Carbstrong. There you go. Yeah, good.
Hiya, Ricky
Hey, Corinne.
Lovely to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
What was your name, sorry?
Corinne?
Corinne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dan.
Hey, what's up, Corinne?
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
Hiya, I'm Jodie. Nice to meet you.
Corinne,
Come over
nice to
to
meet you. Yeah.
You're a bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell, yeah.
Yeah.
We can use you.
No doubt.
Check them out, vegan gains. No protein deficiency. See?
Love that.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty just stoked. I need some coffee. I'm
I
like,
was gonna say, I bet you.
We got plenty of that, mate.
This is Buttercup, by the way.
Buttercup.
Buttercup, I love that.
Back at the house, the girls get the chance to find out more about Corinne.
Just lift it up so I can have a look. Oh,
Wow.
He's got abs, people, just to
That's
confirm.
impressive.
You're not single, are you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Lucky lady.
I use bodybuilding as a platform to promote veganism. People don't think you can put on muscle. People usually think that you're weak, you're malnourished. It actually shows people wow, this guy is definitely destroying that myth.
He's a walking advertisement for healthy plant-based eating and health for athletes as well. Athletes are so worried.
Yeah.
I just think that he breaks stereotypes and he knows a lot about plant-based nutrition.
Corinne has arrived in Merthyr at a perfect time. As a town once renowned for levels of obesity, it is starting to change.
The perception of the valleys is far different from what it is actually like. These days, the young people in Merthyr are definitely taking more pride in their appearance. Everyone wants to be tanned and everyone wants to be toned and fit. They want to do everything that they can to portray their best self-image.
It's an old ironworks town, an old mining village. It's full of people who's used to working hard, so that's why I think bodybuilding is something that a lot of people from Merthyr can fell in love with years ago, because it's about working hard.
Corinne's first stop is a place where his vegan muscles will have maximum impact.
I can't wait to go to this gym because they probably never saw a vegan bodybuilder before, but I'm about to change some minds today. So let's do this.
You ready, buddy? How's things, son?
Hey, what's your name?
Connor.
Connor? Corinne.
Connor.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
Everything good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good, son. Where are you from?
Miami, Florida.
Are you really? Yeah. Oh, well, this is a change of scenery for you, son. I was expecting someone from across the valley or something.
If Corinne can convince Merthyr's gym lovers to look at veganism, this could be a big win.
How do you find it being vegan, bodybuilding? Because like when I got into bodybuilding, it's just like chicken and rice was always our thing. We've always just been like, you brought up on it.
So like for me, I get a lot of my protein sources from, from tofu, you know. Tofu, seitan, hemp, and then I also add in a lot of nuts, seeds, and beans, lentils, legumes.
Was you bodybuilding before you was vegan, or
no?
After?
No.
So you started bodybuilding as a vegan?
As a vegan.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
That's like a bit mad, like.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at see what you look like and see what you can lift in, is it? After like on a vegan diet.
Okay.
Just to see if it affects like your performance or anything, is it?
Yeah, no doubt, man. We could do that. I'm just gonna go on the treadmill real quick. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Cool.
Just like literally warm up.
It's just, yeah. I just always thought like bodybuilding. Do you eat meat? Do you eat fish?
No, salmon. So nope.
Because there's like different levels of veganism as well, isn't it? Like there's people who eat fish and there's some people who don't eat fish. Right?
Well,
because some vegans eat fish. Or is that got a different name? Are they?
Well, yeah. There's different names. Like for someone who consumes fish is more like pescatarian. Someone who's vegan, they're more conscious with animals. You know, like when it comes to the health and fitness and stuff, like that's important as well.
Yeah.
But I really do this more for the animals.
This is something I never really thought about, veganism. Being vegan, do you struggle with gas? Like,
not really, no.
That's a positive if I've ever heard one. Definitely. That's one of the things I find with meat.
Yeah.
Is we have a lot. I struggle with gas with it.
Protein farts.
Yeah. So I've been training for the last like 2 or 3 months now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the NABA Wales first timers.
All right.
This is the poster here. It's this Saturday.
Oh shit.
You should try and get involved in it.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have you down there.
Yeah.
Maybe we have some tofu afterwards.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's do
definitely.
it. He never saw like a vegan bodybuilder before. You know, he never thought like being vegan, you could be fit, you could be healthy, you could build muscle through that. So, you know, that's a seed. I'm planting the seed and then just water it from there.
Bodybuilding isn't just about muscle and protein. Connor has one last bit of preparation ahead of the competition.
Right, so have you ever had a spray tan before? Have you had any kind of spray tan? No? Okay, so you're going to strip off, and then once you're ready, we can then start.
His wife Laura is on hand for moral support.
Put everything in.
Put everything in.
Crown jewels followed by everything else. Okay, so you're ready. And can you squat for me? Okay? Yeah. Okay, can you just bend forward for me, please? Super, lovely job. And turn to the side again. Okay, so can we put the right leg back, left leg forward? Lovely, and turn around. Lovely. Okay, that's you done.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Woo-hoo. Brilliant.
Well, quite glad I did have a sock on. So I would feel a little bit awkward standing there naked.
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Would I be alright to get dressed now, or...?
At the Vegan HQ, Joey and Dan are doing outreach of a different kind.
We're trying to sort of scout to see if other vegan activists have any events on in the next few weeks.
Actually, I think there might be a vigil in Merthyr.
Oh. There's a vigil in Merthyr. Wow, I think we might have to attend that. Thanks, Jason. We appreciate that, mate.
Okay.
All right, see you, bud.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
Okay.
Nice.
A vigil?
Yes.
Slaughterhouse vigil.
That'll be first one.
It's like a direct action event where we intervene and stop the trucks. And it's about the vegans and activists connecting with the animals. Even as vegans, we don't actually connect with the victims out the front of the slaughterhouse. It's a necessary experience. You speak about animals a little bit differently once you've met them before they're slaughtered. Vegans need to remember why they're vegan, why they went vegan, and what's true to their values, and it motivates. It's more comfortable to live in ignorance of what happens to animals, even as a vegan, even if you have made the change.
Because you know what's going to happen next.
And they don't.
I want to do it as well. I really want to do it, so...
Joey has dedicated the last 6 years to being a full-time vegan activist.
Yeah, so I don't have it tattooed on my face, but I do have vegan tattooed, like on my neck, which is close enough. I've got another tattoo, actually, like, I don't know if you can see. I didn't originally have the total and the liberation, but I did always have this Chinese writing, and that was an old gang initiation tattoo. And it actually means animal. You know, I'm not in the gangs anymore, but like I do work with animals, so I got total animal liberation. So it's like an updated gang tattoo to represent my change. Yeah. I've come from a really rough past. I was a violent gang member. I spent 12 years on, you know, toxic substances and around really negative environments, and I was arrested and put in prison for gun crime. There's a lot of things I did that I'm not proud of, and I do live with a bit of shame. But when I turned my life around, I was like, I want to give back. And then like I found like the animals, and I was like, oh my God, like why isn't anyone doing anything to help them?
Unlike Joey, Dan is new to activism, but his efforts to convert his teenage son at home have so far failed.
So how's it going? Are you missing me?
Obviously.
My 17-year-old son Tyler is not a vegan. He's very resistant to my veganism. I don't know whether it's because he really doesn't want to do it or whether it's just his way of rebelling against me. I don't know. What have you been eating today, Ty?
I had a pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Oh no, I know what's coming.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it, don't worry, I'm not going to say it. The hardest people to convert are young men. It's very macho to be eating your steak with blood pouring out of it. When I get back, I'm going to be banning bacon, I'm afraid, because what I've learned about... What do you mean, no? Well, I think we'll have this conversation when I get home. I've got some work to do on my lad. I'll probably have more success down here than I will have with my lad, I tell you. Right, I love you. I'll see you later.
Hoping for a better result with the locals, Dan heads to a Merthyr estate to try and win over some young men, a similar age to his own son.
Looks just like home, really. It could be anywhere. It could be in Oldham, could be in Manchester. We're just gonna have a drink and just see what's going on. Wait, lads, you right?
Yeah, mate.
You mind if I join you?
No, carry on.
So, you guys lived up here all your lives, yeah?
Yeah. We lived here all our lives.
And how do you find it?
We love it. We love it.
Yeah?
I wouldn't want to be brought up anywhere else.
With introductions over, Dan gets down to business.
We're here to try and promote a vegan lifestyle. Have you ever looked at what options there are, vegan?
Like around this area, it's not demand for vegan products. I know one vegan in Merthyr, and she's been vegan for 3 weeks.
What are your views on veganism now? Because it does seem like the younger people are kicking off on it a lot more nowadays.
I wouldn't say I'm against veganism, but I probably wouldn't be able to live as a vegan.
Why?
It's just I like meat.
The thing I think puts people off veganism is that like they come on strong online.
Yeah.
So like the minority, like who are the faces of
like
veganism,
you know,
come on really strong and say you should do this, you should do that.
Like you know, you're
tidy, like so.
But you've got vegans on Instagram who are absolutely pissed
Right,
off.
okay. Can I just suggest something to you though, as in a little bit of a defence for them though? If you walked out of here now and you saw someone kicking hell out of a dog and you could do nothing about it but put it on social media, would you kick off on social media about someone kicking this dog and saying what an arsehole he is?
I would.
Right, so that is how those vegans feel about this animal abuse. That's how passionate they feel.
Yeah, we like animals, but I don't
loving creature, isn't it?
You must hate some animals because you pay some bloke to go and stab one in the throat.
Who does?
You do. They stun them, which doesn't always work, and then they slash them across the throat.
Well, I wouldn't lose no sleep over that.
You wouldn't?
No,
What?
it feeds me and it keeps me alive. Yeah. Cow can't talk, really. You can't pick up a pen.
Yeah, but the thing is, a cow can feel pain.
Yeah.
A cow can feel sympathy. It can feel fear.
That's fair enough. I'm not an animal because of nothing. I'm just thinking, I do like a steak and a burger.
Listen, I've got a little proposition for you guys,
Yeah.
right? We're thinking of having a little bit of a barbecue.
Yeah.
However, it's going to be vegan food, and we're just wondering if you guys would like to pop down and join us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You will try our vegan food?
I will try the vegan food.
So you're up for it, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Legend.
That was really interesting, that, actually, and I fitted right in. Yeah, it was a really good conversation. We'll leave the seeds in the head and see what transpires when we come to the barbecue.
With Dan already signed up to the vigil, Joey wants to persuade the others to join him.
On Tuesday, there is a slaughterhouse vigil. If you don't know what a vigil is, you go there to bear witness out the front of the slaughterhouse. The animals come in the trucks and you take footage of the animals and meet the animals before they go in. I feel like they're a powerful event where you interact with those animals before they sort of meet
I
their
don't think I
fate.
could do that. I won't be able to do that.
I will not do that.
This is a lot of people do say this.
Can I ask, like, from a vegan point of view, why?
If we get images of animals that are killed here locally, we can share those images to the public and say, hey, did you know these animals were killed locally? Then we target demand and hopefully it slows down.
I think differently to you because my natural reaction is to say, well, can't we save them? I couldn't stand there and go, bye, because it's going to be a good social media and it's going to help advocacy. Because for me, I just feel like my natural reaction.
Liberate the animal.
I want to help us all about the
But
animals.
you can't legally do that. So what we can do within the legal confines of what we're allowed is to try to liberate them from the system that enslaves them, and we do that through advocacy.
I can see exactly what you mean, but I'm really struggling to kind of separate that and then just carry on with normal life because I want to do the best I can, but I need to think about things as well. So, yeah. When I was young, my dad went to prison and my mum had to suddenly think of a way to support me, my brother, and obviously herself. So she came up with a burger van. She's very successful and I'm very, very proud of her and I look up to her a lot. She is, a role model. You know, I love my mum. I love the fact that we work as a team, but it's really difficult because obviously I'm really passionate about veganism and I would love to do more for the animals, but I can't in a sense because of my work.
I think Ricky's going through a really roller coaster of emotions and I think she's really conflicted. I don't think she wants to really acknowledge it, but I think it's cementing the fact that she knows she needs to really branch away from where her family business is at from an ethical point of view.
I'm thinking about, what's actually right when I kind of get back to reality. It's, I mean, I don't know. my brain's a bit fried if I'm honest.
One of the most important communities in Merthyr is the farmers, with farming providing 4,000 jobs in South Wales.
So once you get up the valleys, the farming community is huge. Everybody knows a farmer. The whole valleys area is based around farming.
In a vegan world, there wouldn't be obviously any dairy farmers, so I would be out of a job.
We as an industry have been here for generations. It's part of who we are.
We're looking after livestock, looking after the environment and feeding the nation.
Jodie wants to meet with the local farmers so they can understand each other better.
Basically, we're trying to get the farmers on board. I think it's important that we try and engage with everyone in this community and spread veganism to everyone, basically. Working with people who don't actually agree with you, but getting them on board is basically how, in my view, we spread the message. Small countries need bigger countries to be allies. This is how veganism will grow.
The vegans are taking a charm offensive to the heart of the community. They're giving away vegan shepherd's pie kits at the farmers market.
Each bag needs to have 1 red onion, 4 carrots, a tin of tomatoes. We haven't got much time, so we need to get cracking.
Ricky has a first chance to chat to a real-life farmer.
So what are your thoughts on veganism?
Well, I've never met a vegan in Merthyr.
Really?
But I go to Cardiff and I meet loads.
Do you think you would consider doing an option within, your kind of egg? Oh, you got soap as well!
That's not soap, that's butter!
Oh. I thought that was soap, sorry!
You wash yourself in that, oh, very good.
Getting pledges from even the most resistant locals with free food is what Jodie believes the group should be doing every day.
Lovely to meet you.
Andrew, bye, Lynn. What it is, we're trying to get people to even do one vegan meal a day.
Unfortunately, I could not give up meat. No meat.
Or even if for one day.
Well, I could, but then the following day I'd have to eat twice as much.
No!
That's about right, yeah.
We've even got the food. We've even got it ready and even got a recipe for you.
I think I can help the other vegans try and understand how the community actually works, because I'm from the valleys myself.
Done all the hard work for you. I've thought for you.
Have you cooked it for us?
You want me to come and cook it for you?
It takes nothing to be kind. It takes actually more energy to be negative than it does to be positive.
Go on then, Lonzy.
Yes! I knew I'd win you over.
Soon, Jodie's enthusiasm pays off and people sign pledges to become vegan for a meal, a day and even a week. Even activist Joey has joined in on the charm offensive.
Well, you're obviously a vegan.
Yeah, how do you know?
How long have you been a vegan?
Have you seen this?
No, what's that all? Oh my God.
The biggest challenge for me would be to convert an animal farmer, a sheep farmer. But for me, if that happened, that would be very gratifying. That would be amazing.
What is your view on vegans? That's what I want to know.
Everyone to their own.
What about vegan activists? Have you heard much about them? And the media might be...
Yeah, smashing butcher shops' windows where I come from. There's not a butcher shop left there in Newbury.
Do you think that's a true reflection of, like, most vegans, that they hate farmers?
Probably not. Probably don't hate the farmers.
Farmers are just doing what's traditional to them and what they've been taught and what they've been... They don't really know no other way. I mean...
That's right, they don't. Absolutely not. No.
We are giving away these recipes for shepherd's pie. Maybe you can give this to your wife and say, hey,
will.
It's a vegan shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
It's made with lentils. Can we come to your farm, meet the animals, talk about these vegan dishes with your wife and do all that? Would you be up for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. It's about the bigger picture and how we can bridge those gaps. And farmers are human beings, just like me, and they've just been born into a different culture and a different tradition to me. I'm really excited to go on his farm, meet his animals, cook some vegan food. We'll see how we go.
Local lads Lloyd, Andrew and Liam are coming round for dinner.
We're going to give them some vegan food and give them a taste of what we eat. Hopefully they'll like it.
Dan is hoping to get 3 more pledges by cooking up a storm with this soya-based chicken curry, which takes just 5 minutes to prepare.
They'll be amazed at this chicken. It's so realistic.
Nice guy,
Welcome to the crib. You great?
Yeah. Land?
Yeah, please. Grab some plates. Tomato sauce, tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it.
Is this vegan now?
Aye.
Is this vegan now?
Get that down your neck.
We'll try it. Looks nice. Right, here we go. Nice.
I bought that exact same chicken 2 days ago to try it, and on his own is the worst thing you ever put in your mouth.
So you're not into that at all?
Well, no, it's nice, but it's like...
Oh, it tastes exactly the same as chicken to me.
No,
the
texture...
Your taste buds are gone, boys. It
No.
just tastes like chicken. What's it made
So
of?
It's made of, I think it's soy protein and other stuff.
After winning over some of the lads with his curry, Dan switches to try and get pledges.
By the time you're my age, I think more than 80% of this country will be vegan.
I don't think so.
I really do think so.
Our lifetime, I know.
Meat is one of the biggest things. Everyone eats meat every single day. It's one of the biggest things in people's lives. You don't even realise it.
Do you consider yourself a free thinker?
Yeah.
You don't feel brainwashed in any way?
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, you know. So you tell me then what I'm going to say.
You're going to say, like, we've been brought up being told these things, so we brainwashed into thinking...
You are
we're
brainwashed, you're
normal.
conditioned, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I don't
You were brainwashed into being a vegan, or?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
You've been brainwashed by the vegan thing.
No, because being a vegan isn't becoming
Mainstream,
something.
yeah.
I'm actually bringing myself out of something. So it's not brainwashing, it's an awakening.
Are you fart smelly when you're vegan?
They are absolutely disgusting, mate.
I've been thinking
and
that
I'm
for
going
5
to let you sample that later. I'm going to let you in a room with me on our own.
Oh, fuck, that doesn't sound good.
So that was an interesting conversation. I don't think I'm going to get them turned. I don't know. They say it's easier to turn young people, but I'm starting to think it's not. So anyway, What I'm going to ask you three to do is like pledge to do a week as a vegan.
Right, I'm out.
If you pledge a day, we'll call it quits, yeah?
Well, I can pledge a day.
Yeah?
Today.
We'll pledge 3 pledges for today, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, we'll do that.
That sounds.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good chats. Enjoyed the company. And I hope they enjoyed my company. I'll keep my eye on them. I've got them on Facebook. And we'll see how they get on. Maybe they might see something on the internet that says vegan across the top and they might go, oh, Danny was talking about that. Maybe I'll just have a little look, see what it's all about, and you never know.
Nice one, Bob. See you soon.
It's the morning of the bodybuilding competition, and Joey is preparing the vegan secret weapon.
Wow, that's crazy. It's like the wings of a 747 back here. Boom. That's looking good. Look at that chest. Oh, I don't even have one compared to that.
The Mr. and Miss Wales bodybuilding competition in Newport is a chance for the vegans to bring their walking ad for plant power to the national stage.
Here we go!
So, do you know what a vegan is?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a car, isn't it?
Do you think to look this good, is a vegan, or does he eat meat?
There's something different about his body. You look a lot more healthy.
He looks amazing, doesn't he?
Yeah, you are the first vegan bodybuilder I've met, and I'm not being funny. If people knew that it's possible, then I don't see why they wouldn't change.
Am I going to be able to convince you guys to go vegan for one meal if Corinne helps you?
Yeah,
if he gives you a meal that's the high
Absolutely.
protein, Corinne literally answers the questions straight away of, well, where'd you get your protein? You must not be healthy. You're lacking. And Corinne basically shuts them up within one look. Where Merthyr is very, very bodybuilding. We're vain, it's all good, we can say it. And I think that he covers that side of it, whereas I think we would lack in the sense we haven't got proof in the pudding, so we've not done these shows, we haven't trained like a bodybuilder, whereas he's like smashes it, kills it, executes it.
With 2 pledges under his belt, seasoned performer Corinne heads backstage to offer first-timer Connor some support.
Squeeze the muscles, bro. Hit those glutes. You have to squeeze the glutes.
After 6 months preparation, on a diet including 42 chicken breasts a week, it's Connor's moment to shine. His wife Laura cheering him on.
Third place competitor number 16. Second place competitor number 18.
I knew Connor was going to be top 3, so he got 2nd place, so it's good. Good judging. It's fair. It was a fair judge. Fair judging. Connor, what's up, bro? Hey, man. I saw you out there,
Backstage, Corinne takes the chance to ask the big question.
So, since we talked last time, what do you think about your dieting for the next show?
What do you mean, like vegan? Like, am I gonna try? No. I try like the food.
Yeah.
But like for a prep and as like a lifestyle is something that I wouldn't do at all. Like.
With his first disappointment of the day, Corinne decides to play hardball.
You're consuming more animal-based protein than a normal person. So physically you could look good, but internally you could be, really messing up your digestive system. Look at average bodybuilders, look at their life expectancy. It's not that high. You're gonna start questioning yourself. Like it's best to pick the right foods so, that doesn't happen.
So you won't be having a steak after your show then?
No steak.
No steak.
With Connor determined to keep eating meat, Corinne quickly moves on to other bodybuilders.
If the vegan stuff looks better than what the other options are, well, you'd have that.
It's a lifestyle choice in itself. Everyone's free to have their own lifestyle choice.
You want to do the pledge?
I'll give it a few days.
Try a meal, yeah. I mean, that's...
Okay, cool.
Like say the little thing, yeah.
All right, let's do that. So unfortunately I had a loss with Connor, but at the same time I have inspired other 2 people. So maybe this whole thing was meant to be so the message could be spread to someone else.
After gathering pledges, it's time for the big event.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Corinne do his stuff now. He's going to make us all proud, I think. He can make us all proud. He looks an absolute star. He looks amazing. He's going to be a great advocate for veganism and for vegan bodybuilders. Yeah, I'm going to scream for Corinne, let's put it that way. I will scream for him, yeah.
Despite not being Welsh, Corinne gets a special guest trophy. But the real prize is proving that vegans can be as muscly as the best of them.
When it comes to my first competition in Wales, it was amazing. Everyone was like, whoa, you know? Like, he's vegan, whoa, that's crazy. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Well done!
Holy shit.
You're the best up there.
Good work.
That was wild. He's definitely a great advocate because he was the biggest guy in that lineup. Anybody who can look at Corinne now and say they can't get everything they need off a vegan diet is just like, they're delusional, basically. Absolutely delusional.
Corinne and the team leave on a high, and with 7 new pledges, bringing this week's tally to 32. It's the night before the vigil, and Joey wants to prepare the team.
Tomorrow is an important day. This type of activism is very close to my heart. Very powerful form of activism for vegans to experience. It reinforces conviction, the reason why you went vegan.
Have you done one before, Corinne?
No, I never did one.
You've never done one?
I think I need to go to see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's different than just watching videos through a computer screen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I know that through experience because, like, you know, I've been to war, and you know, it's different from telling a story. I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom 3 and 4, and I saw a lot of death, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of violence. It just rang a bell in my head, and I realized at that moment that I didn't want to be part of it anymore, and I wanted to change my whole entire lifestyle to do something different. That's the moment I decided to go vegan. When it comes to bloodshed and stuff like that, I mean, you have to be there. So with this experience, especially me being vegan myself, I mean, I want to go to really see what really goes on, and I could come back to the States and say, this is happening. I saw it with my own eyes. It's like when you experience it, it's coming from a totally different side.
It's going to be a really tough day. Last night, I had bloody sheep's faces going through my mind, and cows and pigs, and I just thought, you know, I know this exists, so it just makes me feel uncomfortable. I get why Joey does it, but I'm not Joey. I'm not here to be an activist. I'm here to try and educate. And yeah, does that mean having an experience that's out of my comfort zone? Yeah, but to the point where, you know, I'm genuinely dreaming about this stuff before I've even seen anything, so I dread to think how it impacted me afterwards. It's just upsetting.
All the vegans, including Jodie, have decided to go to the vigil at an abattoir just outside of Merthyr.
What I feel right now is a little bit of dread that
dread, that's a good word. That's the word I'd use, dread.
It's not fair, is it?
Fear of the unknown.
If people just didn't eat meat, like, we wouldn't be coming to places like this right now. I just don't get why they just don't see it.
Oh, there's someone looking very officially sort of security guarded there, is that it?
Yeah. It's nicer than a lot of slaughterhouses I've been to. This has got some mowed grass out the front. Hi, Vicky. You're the organiser here?
Yes,
yeah.
I've not done it before, so if you see me doing anything, just give me a slap over the head.
Crowd around the lorries,
Yeah, yeah.
so you don't fight the animals.
Okay.
No flashes or anything like that.
Right, okay.
The activists want the trucks to stop so they can interact with the animals. But despite their requests, the drivers are not stopping.
That's disgusting. Look at that. People eat that. Animals that are shitting on themselves. Look at that. Feces and blood, fear, and they call it a food group. It's disgusting.
Suddenly, the local activists decide to force a farmer with a delivery of sheep to stop by standing in front of his Land Rover. Joey, Ricky and Dan get their first chance to see the animals inside.
Look at them. Hello, beautiful. Look at this one back here.
This one here is just like looking at me. It's just, it's not nice.
You okay?
What's happened to Ricky?
I think it's hit her as hard as it's hit me, to be honest.
It's just so difficult. I need to have a balance, otherwise I'm going to really find myself in a really difficult situation with, you know, work, my family, like everything. Can't even call my mum. Why can't you call your mum? There's nothing to talk to her about. Normally when you have a problem, and you have, like, you know, an issue in life, you call your mum. I can't do that. It's just, you just can't talk to her about it.
I think Ricky's just had a dose of, you know, what it's like to be on the front lines, and I think this is, although she's crying now, it's going to really empower her, because I feel like out the front of the slaughterhouse here, she's really getting connected to her values, who she is, who she's been hiding from at her workplace. I think this is bringing up who she, you know, this is close to her heart. I think this is a powerful experience for everyone.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Why do you think it's hard?
It's connections. I mean, I'm looking in... Fucking hell.
It's okay. You know it's okay to be upset, right? You're compassionate, you've got a big heart. There's nothing wrong with that, you know that, right?
I'm getting frustrated that I can't do nothing.
Do you want to walk away?
I don't know yet. No, not yet.
Do you want to walk over there?
Yeah, you have to take it as fuel, man, you know?
Fueling your passion to
Yeah,
go
take it as fuel
forward.
and then, you know, put it in the fire so you can, like, really push your message even stronger, you know?
Just
it's
so
tough,
calm,
isn't it?
and it's knowing what's going to happen
Yeah.
and not being able to do anything. It's that paternal instinct.
But we are doing something about it. I think, you know, we're all kind of like, you know, kind of thinking like that, but we actually are doing something about it.
It's hard. I can't keep my composure at all.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like a proud father right now. You know, I think this is going to be really important for the next weeks coming forward, so they have some perspective and they know sort of who they're speaking for and why it's important to promote veganism. Thank you, brother. See you guys. Cheers.
Back at the house and away from the heat of the vigil, Ricky is cooking crispy tofu, stir-fried veg and steamed rice.
Wow, this looks amazing. Oh my God. Sorry. I don't even think Corinne could eat all of this. You know, you love your family business, but obviously that's clearly your moral dilemma, isn't it?
And I literally got so much compassion for you because I do not envy you at all in this situation. The reality is you're just a young girl trying her best to navigate through life, who happens to be a vegan.
Exactly that.
The vigil has left its mark on Ricky, and she's made a decision about her future.
I had loyalties with my mum and the business, and now those loyalties have completely gone, because there is just no way that I actually that I want to be part of the meat industry anymore. So yeah, things need to change.
Ricky isn't the only person to have been affected by the day's events. Word has got out about the vigil amongst Merthyr's farmers.
We've all got a licence to move livestock. Why are they preventing you from getting to where you're going when all they're doing is harassing the livestock? If anything, they're the ones causing more harm than doing good.
It's not a very nice way to behave, to be honest. It's not how we behave in the countryside, and we don't expect to be treated like it.
I have no problem with anybody being a vegan because that's their choice. But I have a choice of how I live, and I would like that side to be respected.
You just don't know how far they would take it. That's the bit we're not sure about.
Although it's been a successful week for pledges, Jodie's mission to win over the farmers has hit a setback.
It's a bit disappointing, okay. And there's no way of changing her mind at all.
After the vigil, 3 farmers, including the chicken farmer from the market, withdrew their invitations.
Yeah, oh Jesus Christ. I'll go and relay it into everyone else that she's refusing, the farmer's refusing to have any engagement with us. All right, thank you, bye-bye. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. I'm really frustrated and saddened that we're now back at, to be honest with you, not even square one. We're 10 steps further away than where we originally started. I hate to say it, but I was saying it all along. Hard with this community was never going to work, and to be honest with you, it was just proving me right. We've alienated ourselves even more. We've pushed ourselves into a corner, and now the small community of Merthyr thinks we're all hardcore activists. It pisses me off, to be honest with you. I gotta go in and tell everyone now. Guys, I gotta tell you exactly what's just happened. Just literally just got off the phone, and the community is locked down completely. They won't speak to anyone. They've basically said, Joey, they're scared how you're going to react. They don't know you. They've only reading what they've read about you in the media. They've brought your gang background into it, your violence background, or you've been in prison.
Things I've said. Obviously, a conversation with me is going to go into an area that is kind of unavoidable, which is like that all these animals are being slaughtered.
Farming's going to be around. We've got to accept that.
Yeah, but we don't have to accept animals being slaughtered.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is farming is going to exist in our generation. We can't do anything about that. But what I felt like we could have done is we could have found some level of way forward, planted the seeds, educated, and I'm just so disappointed.
The thing is, farmers are supplying a product to the public who demand that product. So we're targeting the public who are the ones in the supermarket making the purchases, right? So we can still do amazing outreach and affect the community in an amazing, positive way without the farmers wanting to talk to me.
The reality is the heart and lifeblood of this community is farming. That's the reality of it. You might not see it because you're seeing one small part, but drive around, oh, mountains, oh, hills, oh, farm.
I know it's hard, and I know it is, say an aggressive approach, but it is powerful, and I do believe that it does work.
Well, those animals had
other ways work equally as well, and that's the point I'm trying to push.
I'll have to disagree with you.
The only way is Joey's way. Is that what we're all saying? Let's be clear here, because that's how it feels right now.
Not at all. But I feel like we shouldn't hide that side of things.
Showing people the victims before they get slaughtered makes vegans. It turns vegans into
personally,
activists.
I needed that to give me a bit of a reality check.
And all I'm saying is more than one way to get a message out there.
Of course there is.
That's the point I am trying to make.
No one's saying
and
we
the
should do both.
reality is you all stood around me, right? Like, listen, it took a lot to intimidate me, but that's how it's feeling right now, like an intimidation tactic. And I'm sorry, but reality is this. I've been told that the way it got approached on Tuesday is locked everyone down.
I'm showing you exactly what's happening. I'm showing you the victims, basically. Now, if we don't show people that part, this is what animal agriculture want. They don't want us to see the victims, you know? And if we as vegans fall into that trap of like, oh no, I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable ever, we're never going to create social change. What do you think activism is? This is reality of activism. Some people aren't going to be happy we're here. Big deal.
Because I don't go down what they think, automatically not turn against me, but try and get me to change my viewpoint, to come to their viewpoint. And it's like, we're all here for the same thing.
If you exclude the animals from your outreach, you're not even giving them a vegan message. You're giving them a watered down plant-based message, which is not the true message of veganism. It's just not. So why exclude the victims? Why shouldn't we be out the front of slaughterhouses? That's where it all goes down. You know, if it makes farmers uncomfortable, I'm sorry. That's what social change is. It's not comfortable, literally. Yeah, anyway.
Next time, Joey and Jodie go head to head.
Sorry, buddy. It's all for a good cause.
It's literally going to go down like a lead balloon. It's going to be disastrous.
Jodie calls in a favour from TV's dirty vegan chef Matt Pritchard.
We need your help, man. Because
What do you think I'm going to do?
where's my bloody lunch, man?
Black man!
Local celebrity. Oh.
And the vegans stage a takeover of Merthyr College.
It's pointless having a chat with him because he probably knows everything, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm going to go and have a bacon sandwich.